Alright, chat. Without further ado, Paratopic.
Well, another game demonstrating a lack of talent, as we all can agree. We all can agree, well, that just felt like 40 minutes of my life wasted.
Okay, you can't just say that and not explain that.
Why?
Dwalfin, but before the stream, I noticed that Dwalfin reviewed this game negatively and said that they did not enjoy it.
Get Dwalfin in here. Let's turn this into a Dwalfin bullying stream. That'll be fun.
No, I'm not going to bully a viewer just because they have an opinion that I disagree with. We like Dwalfin. Don't do this.
That's fine. We can like Dwalfin.
It's okay to not like things.
Dwalfin,
oh my god, no.
Get in here and defend yourself.
Paratopic has no save feature. Must be completed in a single saving. You have an enemy, friendo. Yeah, so do you want me to read all the dialogue?
I mean, it's up to you. I've never really seen the point to reading.
Paratopic is pretty short. Don't worry. We have plenty of time. What? We got a call about you. Undeclared goods, they said. I don't know what you're talking about. Then why did a concerned citizen feel the need to warn us about you? I had to try. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna work out for you, bucko. There are procedures to follow. It's a crime not to. We're pretty full up. Busy night and all. No cameras out here. You think your lawyer's gonna stop me from checking out these tapes? I want my lawyer. They're just tapes, man. Don't watch the tapes. I want my lawyer.
You have your lawyer, sir.
Smugglers like you slip through the cracks all the time in processing. Nobody's gonna save you.
He's got a little pot belly.
Oh man, I'm so fucked. I'm not gonna warn him about the tapes. I'm gonna warn him about the tapes.
Doc Brown? What are you doing here? This is a reference to Pulp Fiction when they're in the diner.
No, it's not. This is clearly a reference to Reservoir Dogs because there's a dog in this scene.
He's got that dog in him.
You know, crows are like dogs of the sky.
That's why Bloodborne has those crow dogs.
God, those dogs are scary. The crow dogs.
Yeah.
The crow dogs.
I mean, I just whipped them to death.
Oh, come on. They always make you jump.
No.
They're scary as shit. Alright. The gun. The camera.
Camera?
What do you think those two are talking about?
Crow dogs.
Oh, they might be.
What if there was a country full of crow dogs?
Maybe they're talking about how many bullets it takes to load a 6-shooter.
The feeling of sliding a long silver bullet into a well-oiled chamber.
It feels like something Metal Gear Solid would talk about.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they never did.
You'll follow these instructions. You will not deviate. You saw what happened last time. You will be professional.
Deviated!
Yes, sir. Professionalism. Just what I like to hear. Of course. Good. A professional response. You won't be picking up the tapes here. We've left them in your apartment. We have a key. You should have told us, though. About what?
Let's go.
You don't need to play stupid with me. Oh. Yeah, not a good look. Oof, Chief, not a good look indeed. We knew, of course, but we expected you to be professional with us. You must be completely open. I'm sorry, but you knew already. Don't you know another word? I'm going with, but you knew already. We demand your loyalty and discretion in all matters. Acquiesce. They're like dogs, those crows outside. Sometimes you have to throw them some scraps.
Hey,
we've given you some scraps to share.
Crow.
It's that crow, Drinky.
It's that squirrel, Foamy.
You remember the brief period where I was watching Foamy the Squirrel live streams?
No.
Oh.
You like Foamy the Squirrel?
I do. I've always
I didn't know that.
I've always liked Foamy the Squirrel.
Never heard Foamy the Squirrel before from you.
That's a lie.
You've never brought it up.
You're
until
lying.
now.
You're lying.
Until just
You're
now.
lying. You're lying.
This is the first time hearing of this.
Cross the border and deliver the goods to the regular places. Whatever you do, don't watch them. We'll know if you do.
Watch them!
I'm watching them right now! Nobody move! I'm gonna kill myself!
You kill the patron. It's him.
It's that guy.
Hey, it's that guy crow.
It's that guy crow. Guy crow 3-brush.
Here's the legendary waiting for the elevator scene.
Which was teased in a previous stream.
Yeah.
The legendary tease in Lost in Vivo. Ah, shit. I didn't smoke. Now I'm not cool at all. Fuck. Oh, I didn't even call it. Damn, I could have smoked. I could have smoked.
Well, now you can't.
These are the kinds of decisions which change the fabric of RPGs.
So I think now is, I mean, we all know the deal with this stream, or with this, scene, like I've said a bunch of times, is how it's like, the wait for the thing is like, it's always more impactful and feels longer than the thing itself. Like, the event is over and done with right away. In life, in many situations.
Right.
You know?
It's also like comedic, it's ironic, it's...
Yeah. So, Paratopia is like, as a word, it refers to, basically two things like, first of all, like interconnectedness, like the sort of like transitions between incidents or scenes of note in literature, but not the scenes of note themselves, right? Like it's sort of like the interconnective tissue between the like muscles or bones of a scene. And then it also refers to like this disconnect you have to have as a writer,
right,
in order to like separate yourself from the way that you write and talk, and then the way that your characters write and talk, in order to like create a believable world.
Which is kind of an echo of the fact that this is like a bunch of interstitial scenes, right?
Yeah.
So kinda dental, kinda.
What if she put her foot up and blocked the hallway off, like in Shadows of the Dam? No,
What
not
if?
Shadows of the Dam. The Connect game, the French Connect game.
I don't know what this is. Some men were here earlier, got into your apartment, didn't recognize him. Oh, that was just a friend.
Oh, girl,
A friend dropped off something big for you. Thanks for letting me know. Uh-huh.
Rise of Nightmares, that's it.
Meat in the box.
The bit in Rise of Nightmares is that you're in a train car, and there's these two hot girls talking, and then one of them like puts their foot up on the wall when you try to pass, and that's the tutorial for crouching. You're supposed to crouch and move under her foot to get by,
Okay.
and then you do that, and she puts her foot down, and they laugh at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need something? Need another one? No. Fuck you. What's stopping you this time? I didn't know. You don't know shit. I'm not supposed to.
Hey,
You've always been good to me before. Come on, I'm starving. I really shouldn't.
Oh, girl.
Reckon you don't want nobody hearing about your friends. Can't you watch the one I copied last time? Used it up. Just static now. You've got a whole lot there now. Just one tape. I won't say a thing. Just one. You gotta make it last. No, I can't. No, I won't. Fuck you. I can't change my mind. I will.
We should have played the Kitty Horror Show game.
Oh, which one was that?
I don't remember.
Good
Like,
event
those-
there. Are you phone?
I have it in the notes.
Yeah, we have a lot of Kitty Horror Show games still to chew through.
Yeah, recall. Yeah, no, it's a recall. You know,
Maybe that should be something that we like go through off stream and then like,
and color and
you know.
Sure.
of Calhoun and go to.
This is kind of funny coming off of that last Lost in Vivo stream.
Are you able to like? Can you like hear the talk radio when you're on that stage? Like, can you hear and understand?
Not.
Så en Carl på till Kuvasma var abiso Colvin go Karen go covered then.
What was interesting to this about me is how I don't think it's looping. I think that they recorded like a full 5 minutes of gibberish that you can listen to at all times. Like they for some reason they recorded a substantial amount of gibberish.
Well,
And someone else would be lazy with it.
I noticed that the dialogue of the woman is like kind of backwards forwards, right? We've talked about like the Twin Peaks is backwards.
Well, the thing that always stuck out to me is that the host or the male voice or whatever, like 90% of the words that he says start with a hard C sound, and then the rest of them are just completely unintelligible.
It kind of resembles Simlish, right?
It's kind of like French.
Was it echo or what we call it? Yeah, it's a cold wall Paul. And it's a call I've been saying a call. It's never call. And every time. And it's one call. Oh God, see, call when?
I do think that you could make up this language without writing anything down. And just like kind of evoke the beats of a conversation by just
they
feeling
probably
it out.
spent like an hour just fucking around doing this and then stripped down the best 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So call them in.
Can you explain what this is while you're driving here?
What is the game? I mean, the game's what you see. What do you mean? What is the game?
I think it's best if you just experience
Kitty
it
Horror
for what
Show.
it is. Oh,
Kitty Horror Show is the developer of
Anatomy of a House.
Anatomy, which is that horror game where you're like grabbing a tape and then the tape has like a little dissertation on the relation of houses to the human psyche, and then you go and find another tape and then come back to the kitchen and play it repeatedly. And then they also they had a Patreon where they like made a bunch of half-finished games. Like they made a half-finished game each month, and then we did a stream where we played like a dozen of them.
Yeah, I guess I think we did 2 streams.
No, we never did the second stream.
Oh, okay. I think it was just because Halloween was so there were so many games to get to, and even then it was so difficult to get something like that in there.
There's like an insane amount of stuff to interact with in here. There's like a UFO magazine that has like 20 pages in it or something.
Oh, really? Where?
It's around somewhere.
Okay.
On the magazine rack or something, probably.
A UFO magazine.
Yeah, there's no items in this game, sorry. But don't worry, I'll remember that.
UFO.
I mean, these are bags of chips, man.
On the magazine rack?
Yeah, I distinctly remember it being like a thing you could pick up and read. Look behind you. Oh, this might be something. Yeah, what's here? That looks like it. Like, that looks like that might be magazines. I don't know.
I mean, if there's something readable, I haven't picked it up.
Maybe it's what he put down. No, not yet anyway.
My dad knew a guy who used to work at the cereal plant. He said the guy said he'd never eat cereal after he saw what went into making it. You find everything okay? You got any of that lowland milk? Where's the nearest place to eat before that border? I need something to keep me awake. Yeah? We got 12-hour Spitfire, Beasley Bub, and Auntie M's Old Remedy. Anyone you'd recommend? I'd go with Auntie M's. She makes it over in Rio Laredo. Local stuff, then. Family, too. No kidding. This won't give me a heart attack or anything, will it? Where's the nearest place to eat before the border? No kidding. No kidding. What's it taste like? She's got a lot of flavors. Strawberry, gooseberry, blackberry. Which one you want? That's a lot of berries. Yep, she has a greenhouse. You want some? Let's do gooseberry. The vending machine is over there. The far corner. Self-serve. I'll be right back.
Did you know it's illegal to jack off in New Jersey? The gas station attendant do it for you.
I can't believe that. That's crazy. I guess I got what I wanted out of it. Okay, did I guess I can't pick it up. Well, I seem to have changed fate.
Your fate has been changed.
That thing broke down again?
Oh, here it is.
What are you
I
reading?
think you'd have to ask him.
It's a book by some guy named Eric. It's about how aliens are better than us. Aliens are better than us?
Aliens don't exist, idiot.
Yeah.
Ghosts are real.
Definitely. Basically, aliens can travel between planets, right? So they must be smarter than us. And they haven't enslaved or colonized us yet, right? So they must be better than us. Oh, great point. Wouldn't the same be true if aliens didn't exist? They do exist. I've seen them. Did they probe you? How do you know it was an alien? Well, I don't know for sure, but it didn't look like a person. I see. You were saying they're better than us? Yeah, not just technologically, but also morally and spiritually as well. Morally.
That's a great future.
What makes them morally superior to us? Spiritually, wouldn't the existence of aliens disprove God? Consider this. Rich people really seem to like butting into other people's business, right? Like it's not just tax-exempt cynicism.
I see that Dwalfin, a coward, could not come in here and defend their incorrect opinion about this game.
Dwalfin's sleep schedule's been fucked up.
They're
They might
online.
be busy.
It's online. They have a green fucking dot next to their avatar.
Maybe they're gaming.
Yeah, maybe they're well, you all can fill in the punchline
So
there.
they do more than donate to charity? Yeah. Successful people think poor people are stupid or morally inferior in some way. They perceive their success as a moral success, and the failure of others as a moral failing, which means that they feel they have the right to judge, and in some cases shun people who are less fortunate than they are. You're saying people innately believe in karma? More or less. Which means they believe their success, earned or no, gives them the right to instruct others. Precisely. What does this have to do with aliens? Aliens are all one tribe. They don't think of themselves as better than anyone, and they don't try to make anyone's life worse than it already is when the person is clearly in pain. So aliens possess empathy? And very few humans do.
How cool.
Will that be everything? Actually, I might be passing through late on my way back. Any place good to stay around here? Well, there's not much around here. Super 16 burned down a while ago. There's the Mesquite and the Ranchero. They're both down the highway a couple miles. Big signposts. Ordinary chains. Nothing special.
Nothing
Yeah,
special.
I fucking
Well, the
truncated.
wait for the thing is always more impactful than the thing itself.
Yeah, I
always notice
truncated
the
the
wait
relay
between
and I
words.
did not know how to deal with that. The Super 16 burned down? What the fuck? The Super 16 burned down?
The PTA has disbanded?
Bummer. That was my usual stop. I always meant to stop there. That waffle sign, man.
It's so
Oh yeah. Best waffles in the county. Possibly the world. Never tried to stop anywhere else. Well, it ain't waffles, but you can buy 4 ounces of jerky for $10. Local deal. What? I gotta start reading. Oh my god.
Well, you're
It's a
you're
steal.
Japanese. You've been studying to a
Yeah.
Japanese.
Nah, it gets stuck in my teeth. Deer jerky sure sounds good, but I really want waffles. Filthy lie. I'd rather eat pancakes, honestly.
That lie's filthy.
What are we thinking, Ants?
Up to you.
I mean, are we a disgusting liar?
Whatever.
Nah, it gets stuck in my teeth. I hear that. Your friend filling up out there still? Huh?
Right.
Where are you headed? Lie. Across the border for some sightseeing. Gonna meet some friends for some buggy driving. I used to have me one of them dune buggies. Yeah? Ever race? Yep. Nothing like the rumble of the motor and the flutter in your heart when you take a jump. I hear that. Well, time for me to get going. So is it on the return trip?
No, it's you were supposed to say sightseeing to get it.
Damn.
There's a surprising amount of missable dialogue in that.
So this is the first trip into the forest.
First,
Oh, really?
this game's like 40 minutes long. Well, It's longer if you don't read all the dialogue out loud and also all of the options of dialogue for a bit.
Well... Yeah, I forgot about how this worked. Honestly, I'm excited to discuss this game. I've always wanted to talk about this game.
I mean, I almost think that the game doesn't really need discussion.
Yeah?
Like, it's pretty straightforward. Like, what's happening is what's happening, and the metaphors are obvious to anyone willing to look. Right, like, the entire game is showing these extremely tedious, like, waits and rote experiences. Waiting for an elevator, driving from one place to another, having a conversation with the gas station attendant, like things that you just kind of... They are chores that have no innate value in them.
The banality of life.
And then the game ends with like a walk through a forest taking pictures of noteworthy things. Where there's no goal. There's no goal for what you're just taking pictures of things you want to take pictures of. You know? It doesn't tell you take pictures of this bird.
What,
you
what?
just wanted to take pictures
No,
of the
no,
bird.
no. The crosshair turns green, ants.
Oh yeah, because it's an entity. But that doesn't mean that you have to do that. Right, take a picture or whatever.
Right.
Take another picture. Take a picture of something where the crosshair's not green.
I refuse.
Okay. But the picture counter will increment either way.
I did not know that.
So, like, this is like a thing that you can just enjoy. Like, you can savor it. This is a thing that is pointless and, like, objectively a waste of time, but there is value in the wasted time.
Yeah, so I initially thought that...
Oh, you fucked up.
What?
You tagged the stream blind. First playthrough.
Oh,
You
no!
fucked up. You're a liar. You're a filthy fucking liar.
Oh, well, I also...
Are you Nixon? Because I think you might be a sweaty, filthing liar.
Filthing?
Yeah.
Well, some of us can speak.
No, not you.
It's true. Why did I tag it blind?
Because you're a buffoon. You're a chicanerous buffoon.
I feel like there's quite a few scenes to go.
This is almost over.
Well, I think I played this like 8 years ago, and I watched it even longer.
I feel like it might have been like 2018 when this came out.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Oh.
This is a very Half-Life 2 cliff.
Behind it, and
Well, his sorry, called I guess his role was called Keller.
Yeah, like it's obviously got like a French quality to it.
I don't want it to
Not around.
tolerant. And when we
It's the King Teller and the Koala.
Like it's a conversation too, because they're repeating words that the other said. Tolerant. Yeah, well, they're king tolerant too.
Right, yeah.
This is fucked up. The thing in the passenger seat is not supposed to change while you're looking at it.
I don't remember it doing that either. I wonder if maybe... I don't know what the difference is between this and Definitive Edition.
Well, yeah, I probably should have. This is my fault. I was lazy. I got this on Steam instead of on Itch.
They paid
I had already bought it on Itch some time ago, but I don't have access to
where it's
what
coming.
account I use.
But the roster here pulled calorie cake to fall. These things are coming fall on fall. I mean, what get your
Yeah, so it's English, but it's mostly gibberish.
Balkan and causes.
Balkan.
Okay, it's it's like I should recall it. It's
That
yeah.
only shadow my head go. You know.
It's cool. It's cool.
Charlemagne.
Call, it's a call, yeah, and a call. So we're going let's all go to a call. And hey, though, got some of that? We'll call right back. Meet your work.
If you walk in, you will walk like here. I just can't walk word. Walk in and walk with me, walk home.
Tapes are gone.
Tape status delivered. I had heard someone allege at some point that you're playing three guys.
Three guys, right?
Yeah, you've heard this too.
Yeah,
You think that's true?
I mean, I think it's a sensical theory.
Right, because it would be like the photographer is capturing what's on the tapes, the smuggler is delivering the tapes, and the assassin is like stealing the tapes.
The problem with that theory is that there is one scene where the gun and the camera are on the diner table.
Yes, that's what I was thinking as soon as the game opened.
But that could mean that there are two people.
With cameras?
That the tape person is not necessarily the camera and gun person.
Oh, I see. I just don't think it's true.
Yeah.
I think it's one guy.
I think it kind of makes sense for it to be one guy as well.
I remember at the time there was a rock, paper, shotgun review that like described it as a game where you play as like a smuggler, assassin, and photographer. And I kind of think that misreading that is where that theory came from.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I think like all art, right? It's your interpretation.
Wrong. It's
well.
actually like all art. It's my interpretation.
I meant yours is in.
Yeah, well, I meant mine.
I did see that this game has 20 achievements.
Yeah. Well, you won't get any because I bought the game on my profile.
Oh, you can't get achievements for games shared?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
I'm pretty sure it is true. I'm pretty sure it is true. I'm pretty sure. I'm Brainy Smurf, and I'm pretty sure that I live in these woods in a shipping container.
Yeah, so
It's
this
a lot
is this
cheaper than the
ending.
rent in Smurf Village.
This is always the interesting thing to me. I love this. Like, I love this section so much. I always think about
Dr.
this.
Smurf, wait, no, Dr. Papa Smurf said that I could save a lot of money if I moved out of the village and lived in a shipping container.
And, like, cross this. I love this, like, treble, like, this, like, warping sound, because it's, like, so Aphex Twin. And it's like a gurgling, like, percussive synth. It's so cool.
I'm constantly owning Smurfette with facts and logic. Smurfs have a cloaca.
Why the fuck would you say that? You're so bizarre.
What do you mean? That's how they reproduce, the cloaca.
No, that's not true at all.
The female releases a clutch of eggs.
Alright,
from the various
no, I
males.
don't believe this. I don't think that's true.
There's only one female in the entirety of Smurf Village. They're not reproducing like mammals. There's no way they're mammals. You're so far gone, you don't even remember that this is a Venture Brothers bit.
Oh, I don't even remember this.
That's like the introduction of 24 and 21. Is they're arguing about how Smurfs reproduce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I've never tried actually turning back from him. Can you? Is there another way? I'm not gonna spend 700 years running down aimlessly, but I will attempt to see if there's another path down this way or down the other way. Okay. No dice this way. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, what if... Alright, the existence of Brainy Smurf implies the existence of Veiny Smurf.
And Liver Smurf.
And he's got the biggest Smurf wiener.
No.
Then why would he be called Veiny Smurf, if not for his big Smurf wiener?
He's just a drug addict, Ants.
Doesn't make sense to me.
I think it makes perfect sense to me. Did you ever actually watch the Smurfs?
Yes, I watched a ton of Smurfs. I watched a little bit of the Snorks.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Why?
It was on Boomerang.
You're a terrible person.
Why would you snork that to me?
Wait, did the Snorks actually say snork?
No.
Oh. Did they say smorf? Smorf, smorf.
Hey, did you know about BlueBuddies.com?
No.
Okay, let me, No! It's down! The Internet Archive's gotta have it. Archive.org.
This sounds like Blue Waffle.
Hang on, dude. Bad Gateway?
This is what you get.
I know, we're back. Wayback Machine's back. I didn't have to donate to it, and it's back.
Alright, I guess you do get funneled into it. It's kind of what I...
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not... The game is not letting you get lost.
Well, I thought maybe you might have an alternative. But, no, I'm pretty sure this is the only way it goes. Oh, he disappeared.
Hvis du op balans, hallo, hvorfor? Jeg krijg smartvisie. Altellen op morgen, og je spook morgen.
It's one of the girls in Turin. Yeah. So the turning calls it Kaval, and I'm going to read an article and Kutzal in Time.
Ja, tja.
And it's really good. It's really good. De tally words door en lakken door goldaner. But this is yeah. Well, that's what I want to call it. It's more like you think a box scheme all around called terrorist or called.
Well, it's got some involved. I mean, we talked about Sharon before. There's
Shout out why to make it happen with that boy like we just don't know like we jump no.
Well, I mean, you think the Google fault, but on the other hand, it's called Sam the fault
That's
the
it.
entire time.
That's
It's-
it.
I think it's different interviewers at night.
But
Yeah.
so it's Silicon Corner, and we talk about this sticker, so she just fall and cool. But you like,
Here we are. Here's the gold.
it's a call.
Here, scroll through this for about 20 seconds.
I killed
I know, shout out why.
What is this?
And then describe what you see.
I'm looking at a forum of Smurfs fan fiction.
What kind of Smurfs fan fiction?
Focused on
Soulful burnt collar.
baby Smurf fan fiction. Ants, why do you know about this?
Good old bluebuddies.com.
This truly is the
And this is cursed as
Paratopic.
shit.
Yeah. This is like fluffy ponies. It's like the border.
The border. It's not over the line, though.
This is like
We
the-
can all agree this is normal.
This is-
but just barely.
This is nowhere near as cool as the ball of twine. Guys, if you want to
A lesser game would have you drive past the ball of twine.
I
at some
know,
point.
not this one. Guys, if you want to pull a goth girlfriend, just find the giant ball of twine. That's what you need.
Here's a baby Smurf wrapped in a ball of twine.
That's not a ball of twine. It's a rope. It's not the same. I'm the arbiter of twine. Oh.
Well, you can tune it to different channels, and then you can turn it on and off.
Right. Oh, there's no radio. Oh, see, we do come back.
Beer!
Told you.
Did you know that the town of Nara is famous for its beer?
Nara?
Yeah. There's lots of beer. There's wild beer roaming, and you can pet and feed them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You filling up on 4? Yeah. Who you traveling with? I'm on my own. Sure, right. You're not from around here. Used to be. No kidding. Why'd you leave?
I have a family.
Wanted to join the circus.
When do we play the Punisher game?
It's gonna work there.
Never.
Why?
Because Matt McMuscles already played it the best he could.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Really? Yeah. Wanted to
When
be
do
a
we play the
clown.
Prison Break game and fail every QTE just to see what
Never.
happens?
Because Matt McMuscles.
I gotta
already-
make that supercut of every failed QTE in the
Yeah.
Prison Break game.
It is a really good. You a funny guy? I didn't get the job. Not cut out for the circus? Afraid not. So what then? Little of this, little of that. Very descriptive. I'm a poet.
And I didn't even know that I was
Are you
one of
really?
those.
No, that was a joke. You aren't very funny. What's there to do around here?
Could be anything.
Would you be interested in a giant ball of twine?
Look, it's the greatest line of dialogue in any
Lie!
video game
No,
ever.
I am not interested in a giant balls of twine. Sure, I've been known to enjoy a giant ball of twine or two in my time. What else you got?
What else you got?
What else you got? Well, there's the milk store.
Sandbagging my own. I won't even give my own bit play.
Well, there's the milk store, the
I
state
will
park,
sandbag.
the ghost carnival, and the museum. the milk store. Yeah, it's a store, but they only sell milk, milk products, and milk accessories.
Excelsiors!
Accessories. Milk accessories.
Milk sexessories.
Yeah, like milk bottles and milking pails and such. Milk.
You know what's
products.
funny is, like, this is how the dialogue in Tactical Breach Wizards feels.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at the dialogue and I was like, does Ants like this dialogue? Because I'm fine with it, but I don't think Ants would like this.
In this or TBW?
TBW.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It seems
But
highly...
for all the dialogues, you can just kind of be like, all right, I'm done with this. Move on.
Okay.
You don't have to do all the little fuck.
Okay.
Because there is, like, MCU, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Like, there is that in the dialogue.
Okay.
But you just don't pick that option.
Right.
Right? Like, you pick the option that has the tone that you want.
Okay. That's nice.
It's the fucking... Monkey Island solved it ages ago. You show me all the dialogues and I'll pick the one that I think's the funniest. Right? You have 4 chances to tell me a funny joke.
A ghost carnival. Yeah, we used to have this old carnival that would travel the state every summer, then winter just outside of town. Anyways, the lady who owned it got sick, so she had to set them up on her farm. Then she died and everyone just kind of moved on. Kids say it's haunted. Time for me to get going. Yeah, looks like your friend just finished fueling up. Thanks. Need anything else before you go? Well, no, but you guys get much business these days? Being off the highway helps. When the electrical company shut down, that didn't help us none. Wasn't there some kind of accident? Yeah, biggest employer in the state, right? Why'd they leave? Yep, must have been what, 14 years now? But nobody really knows what went down? Nope. Well, I can't stay here forever. I better go. You two drive safe now.
Wait as long as you can. Can you move with Wasty?
Yes.
Alright, move into the corner and push him out of it. Move to the right. Yeah, no, you're gonna trap him in the desk! Yeah. Move all the way to the right.
More?
Oh, damn it, you let him back up too much. Alright, leave the room. Wait, yeah, go back into the diner and then loop around the counter and get in the wall that's behind him. Go back in the diner. Now back away out of the counter. And you can look where you're going. Yeah. Now go left. Go all the way over there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Go all the way up to the wall.
Wait, what is this?
Tarot. Not tarot. Fucking, horoscope.
I've never noticed this before.
Astrological zodiac shit. And tarot, actually. Yeah. This is what they were reading.
Never noticed this before. What the fuck?
Get all the way in the corner.
This corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand there for just a little bit. Okay, now go back to the room as fast as you can. And then get back in the corner of that room. Yeah, he's behind you now.
Okay.
Nice!
Now what?
We gotta get him out of this room somehow. I think he's actually really trapped in there. Ah! He's clipped through! He doesn't have collision! This guy's taking Roy off the grid! This guy doesn't have collision for Roy!
So now what, Ants?
I guess you shoot at the box. Shoot all your bullets into the wall. Okay, you have infinite bullets.
I'm insane!
Shoot him in the foot through the box. Got him. Got his ass.
Damn.
Rip.
That's
What a way
kill
to go.
shot. That's a kill shot. I was told not to watch a tape.
Pick your favorite.
My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Let's see what
And
else
that
we can
is
do.
you, but I don't like my mother, so I will not be picking the one
Maybe
that she chose.
okay. I know that you were saying earlier that there's nothing really to substantiate the idea of there being multiple people, but then there's other stuff like the disobeying direct orders. But I mean,
what does that mean?
I mean, anyone.
You were the one that was choosing to play an obedient character at the start of the game. That's not like a thing that's in that guy's personality. You chose to be that way. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Robin Hood 1, Sheriff of Nottingham 0. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit, it's Skibbity Toilet!
No, it's not Skibbity Toilet.
Yes, it is. Name me one way in which this is not Skibbity Toilet.
Why did this game rip off Skibbity Toilet?
Kirby agrees. It's Skibbity.
Alright, I guess it is Skibbity.
Now you have the gun, and you're in the woods.
Yeah.
See, it's one guy.
I don't know.
You're in the woods playing Donkey Kong Country music.
I kind of think you are multiple people. Because the car is dirty instead of messy sometimes.
The car's dirty instead of messy.
That's true.
Distinct difference.
Yes, like we're the guy who kills the other guy.
Yeah. Okay, so what? You think we just killed the smuggler?
Well, so we come back here and we see this camera. I don't, in the woods, past the old concrete meat works. Would that be the mansion off Highway 61? Yes, that sounds right. State the nature of the emergency, please. I was hiking and there's a body, it's all torn up. I think it was a girl. A girl. Is she breathing?
Whoa, you can't say that.
No, she's dead. She's a mess. You sound calm, that's good. You need to get someone out here.
Ma'am?
So, I mean, clearly that's a separate person.
Yeah.
The camera person is someone separate. I've changed my mind significantly this playthrough.
Look, it's at Oyster Fate. You gotta update your game now that you're on Blue Sky. You gotta update your credits.
I get, like, this game not clicking with people. I think about this game all the time.
Just because of the giant ball of twine.
Not just because of that. Like, this indie game I played forever ago, and like it just, there was something about it that I always come back to. It's so clever. It's
oh shit, glitch.
No shit.
I don't know. I don't want to say, like, I don't want to be like better than this game or whatever. I mean, it's very good. It's probably one of the best games that was released in 2018. Easily.
It was incredible. It was at the exact right time. It was incredibly simple, and it did exactly what it needed to do.
It's kind of weird because it's like good in a way that you can't like learn anything from as a developer. Like the things that are good about this game are only useful if you want to make this game.
Right. Or yeah.
It's in a strange place.
And there's the camera.
Yeah, don't worry, Moose. We'll be here when you get back.
Is there one more thing? I feel like there's a thing with the girl. What's this?
There are,
oh.
Yeah, here you go. I guess there are achievements, and you can get them on a friend's library.
Oh, so it's dialogue.
I think that there's also more than one ending, if I'm not mistaken.
If there is, I have only ever seen this ending.
Yeah.
The quote unquote this ending being finding a corpse and like it being cannibal holocaust.
I don't think the differences in the ending are like so drastic as to like be what you would think of. Like if you were to think of what's an alternate ending for this game, you would probably think of something way more drastic.
Right,
than
yeah.
The actual alternate.
Yeah, I guess the only if in my mind's eye, if I made an alternate ending, it's instead of the camera, it's the tapes. Right?
Something like that.
Or something incredibly simplistic. Like the phone call is different. I don't know. Shoutouts to Cannibal Holocaust, by the way.
Yeah.
I never stop thinking about this game. Like I think about it like every year. Just what a wonderful project.
I mean, like I've said, there's like 3 moments in this game that are like, oh wow, what a great, like waiting for the elevator. I'm not interested in giant balls of twine lie. And something else.
It's the tape rewind for me.
Yeah.
The tape rewind, like I forgot that it happened.
There's such succinct statements on the human condition.
Right.
Like in an instant, it's like, oh, this like says something about the way that people are in an interesting and novel way. The thing about like, you know, the weight is bigger than the thing itself. Like you anxiety, right? Like the elevator bit is like a thing about anxiety, right? It's like, oh, this fucking thing's gonna happen. This thing's gonna happen. It's like the biggest deal. I have to be prepared. I have to do all this stuff to make sure that this thing goes perfectly. It has to go perfectly. I have to do all this stuff, and if I don't, it's gonna be a disaster. And then you don't even remember the thing happening.
Yeah, you don't even use the elevator. It teleports you.
Yeah, you are
which
teleported
is like
to the ground floor.
So fucking like clever. I never in a million years would have even thought of that. It's just like when you think about like doing any task ever in your life, you erase that chunk in your memory, right? Like.
Well,
in movies,
this game
movies
is about
would never
the erased part.
Right,
too.
movies
like
would never.
Driving, right? Like driving is a thing that just it's gone out of your brain. I've always said, this is like kind of a weird left turn. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. I think you skipped Part 5, right?
No, I did not.
Okay, so you know how King Crimson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've always felt. Because Part 5 was written in 1991 when the X-Files was big.
Okay.
And the first episode of the X-Files is Mulder losing time. He's driving on a road and he loses 30 seconds. And he's convinced that he was abducted by aliens in those 30 seconds.
Okay.
That's like the pilot of the X-Files.
Right.
And I've always been convinced that King Crimson was Araki watching the X-Files and thinking about like, oh, your movements are kind of automated sometimes. Right. Like which is what King Crimson skips you ahead 5 seconds and you just continue doing what you were already doing. Right? Like you're not able to react to whatever it does in those 5 seconds because you've already determined what you're going to do for the next 5 seconds. the driving is one of those things where the human brain is put in a condition where it's on autopilot in that way, which is why Mulder loses time while driving. Oh.
There's always like a question, like whenever you're making an artistic work, of like, is it necessary to show the stages? Like, okay, Metal Gear Solid, Kojima's obsessed with showing the bodily functions of soldier, right? But like, soldiers do have to pee.
I don't know if that's like a message thing or if it's more like...
It's goofball.
I mean, I remember playing Harvest Moon 64, and one of the expansions you can get to your house is a bathroom, and thinking like, well, so what, my guy doesn't poop until I build this on my house, until I build the bathroom?
Right.
That's like, am I meant to believe this? But like, it's a natural consequence of like liking video games and thinking about them and obsessing over them is like, well, when do these guys go to the bathroom?
Yeah, the
right?
mundanity,
that's like a thing that,
the mundanity has to come from the thing.
It's Clerks. It's Clerks 1, the Death Star thing, like, were the stormtroopers innocent?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they were just contractors. Well, they were contractors building a fucking planet-destroying laser.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, what?
Paratopic.
Yeah. Are
Great,
you ready?
great game, great project.
Are you ready for the second game that we will be streaming tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah. The secret second game that I set up.
Are you kidding me?
No.
There's
you're
this
you're gonna get away with just a Paratopic stream, or like fucking 50-minute stream, when you stiffed chat on a stream last night.
There's a second game?
There's a second game. A second game is Hit the Tower.
What is the second game?
Why don't you close this and open up Steam?
All right. Okay.
And it's RuneScape.